Welcome back. While there are many foods and ingredients outlawed in other parts of the country that are perfectly fine to eat here in the U.S., it's easy to circumvent those dangerous foods and make yummy ones instead. Longevity dietitian and gut health nutritionist Ella Davar is joining us with a great recipe right out of the pages of her book, Cooking for High Performers. Ella, thank you so much. And this is just another example of how eating overseas can be healthier than eating here in the U.S. But if we try, we can do it too.
Absolutely. I'm here to break out the myth of all canned food is bad. You know how we talk about ultra processed food, the packaged food, and the canned food sometimes goes along with that. But in reality, American canned food, the one that has a ton of ingredients and a long shelf life, that's not the case in Europe. European canned food is actually used in restaurants to serve as an appetizer, and a lot of people use it at home, including myself, to make a quick and easy lunch. And that's what I wanted to show you today, that specifically seafood, canned seafood in Portugal and Spain is used to create a healthy meal. And today I'm going to show you how to make the sandwich out of sardines and mackerel. I hope you like those. Anchovies is definitely an option, but not for the sandwich. This is actually a great alternative to tuna salads. It's basically the same thing, but we're using canned seafood.
And did you have to special order this? Or
no, you can get it in Whole Foods. You can get it in any supermarket or Amazon delivery. And what's great about it, comes straight from Europe, so it's high quality. And the reason I love using small fatty fish, they're low in mercury and they're high in proteins and omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids help your brain to function better, and they're high in protein, which helps to balance out your hormones without spiking your blood sugar. You're doing the right thing by breaking it apart.
I was hoping you would say that. I'm like, what if I'm not supposed to break it up?
No, we're making a salad out of it.
All right.
So the next ingredient that I'm going to use is basically anything you use for your tuna sandwich. So I'm going to use a little bit of chopped celery, as well as some carrots. I love adding some lemon juice, that you could squeeze out some lemon juice. Capers, if you have them. Some greens. I love using parsley, cilantro, because they're all great for optimizing your gut health and lowering inflammation. And then here today, I'm going to use some scallions. Do you
I love scallions.
Me too. So you can use as much as you want. The good news with these, you don't have to use no salt and no olive oil, because we just dumped the entire can, and because these are straight from Europe, they use high quality olive oil that's grown locally in Spain. So this is the salad. And after we break it apart, we use a little bit of black pepper to create some. Sometimes I use capers, which also very salty, and then add some flavor. I use a little bit of mayo, or you could use mustard. And then you grab a whole wheat toast, which is freshly baked. I went to the supermarket earlier this morning, and the key here is, when we're shopping for American high quality foods, is to shop around the perimeter of a supermarket. That's where we have freshly baked bread, which is not been stored in plastic for weeks. So this is the one that I got. And you can find some of the fresh produce in the perimeter of the supermarket. So this was the sandwich that we made, which is super easy. It took like 2 minutes. And I highly recommend my clients to grab these cans of sardines or mackerels. You could store them in your office pantry or in your house, and it's super easy. Look, it took less than 2 minutes to make this. I love using it also on a salad. You could use it as a topping to a salad, or you can add a little bit of green, serve it on the bed of arugula, which is a bitter green, helps to stimulate gut microbiome.
This is so good, and it's actually way better than tuna.
Thank you. It's a great alternative to tuna, because tuna is higher in mercury. I don't recommend my clients to eat those more than once a week. But this, because it's a smaller fish, it does not accumulate mercury as much, and it's higher in omega-3.
It's so good. So all we added to it was lemon juice, just a little dash of the mayo if you wanted to.
Or mustard is a great alternative.
And then the carrots, the shallots?
Shallots or scallions.
Or scallions. And then that's about it.
That's it. Celery or carrots, whatever you have in your house, basically.
And I love the trick about getting the specific canned fish from Europe.
Exactly, and it's so easy. You can store it in your office pantry or in your house, and make sure to grab it for lunch to create an optimally, nutritionally dense lunch sandwich.
Okay, I just want my executive producer Elizabeth and producer Sarah to know it's going to be smelling like fish in the Bloom office. Ella, thank you so much. These are great tips, and we really appreciate you.
I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah, and I know you're going to be coming up here soon. We're going to do a roundtable, answer some more questions about, how to circumvent all the bad foods that we have access to here in the U.S. and make better choices. We're going to share this story and recipe on BloomTampaBay.com. We'll be back with more Bloom right after this.